For all of you, and if I didn't know it was based on a true story, I would think this was a comedy. I mean, Tony, that's kind of in your wheelhouse. Is that what maybe drew you to be a part of this?
Well, I think it was a mutual attraction. I think for all of us, we all kind of have a successful trajectory of doing comedy well, and I think that the fact that we were Cubans was also a strong attraction for David Mandel and the writers. They wanted, that kind of cultural veracity as part of the mix, and I think we bring that, and we brought that, and also, I mean, at least we all have strong, different but strong emotional and historical, personally historical connections to the event that I think connected us in a very, deeply personal and visceral way to the situation and to each other. I think contributed to the chemistry that you see on camera between us, and also to the material. It was not a quantum leap. It was not a big leap for all of us to connect with what was going on and to connect with these Cuban characters that were basically, willingly led to the slaughter, basically lambs to the slaughter, but they were willing, because they wanted to believe what they wanted to believe. And they ended up paying a tragic, price for it.
They're sort of like the Three Stooges almost. I mean, they're breaking in. They don't have the right picks. It takes 4 times to make this happen. You get injured on the first attempt. They're breaking into the doctor's office. There's so much going on for each individual. Talk about working together as a team to become an on-screen team.
Oh God, it was love at first sight. Go ahead, Yul.
No, I think I think when you have Tony, I knew for a long time. Alexis, I just had the pleasure of meeting, and the same with Nelson. But I think when you have people that have been doing this a while, you quickly find out how you function as a unit. You know what I mean? And we had to function as an entity. So it was fairly simple. And then we just genuinely really liked each other very much, and we really did laugh quite a bit while we were doing this. So it was it just kind of organically fell together.
True.
Alexis, is there a specific scene that really stands out as maybe one of your favorites that you've filmed, or maybe even one that challenged you the most filming?
¿Una escena que qué? Repite, ¿qué dijo?
Dice ella que si tienes una escena en particular que te encantó filmar, o que te
retó.
Me retó.
Ajá.
Thank you.
Well, for me it was a little difficult in the first days, because I had to play in a language that I don't use normally. So the first scene in the hotel, when we arrive and we meet Hunt and Liddy, for me was a great moment, because at the beginning I was a little concerned, a little nervous. How can I do that? They gonna understand me or not? Whatever, no, because English is not my first language. But when I saw that everything goes well, and when I saw that we laugh and I do have that feeling that the scene goes well, I had a real release, because I thought, wow, I'm gonna enjoy this job, and I think I had the great collaboration of Tony and Jewel and Nelson, because when I don't understand something, they help me. And for me, that was, you know, you meet people that instantly become brothers, become your friends, no? And I
Right.
have to. I always be grateful for that.
Look, I'll put some words in his mouth. My favorite line where I think he just kind of came home was the first scene we filmed in the hotel room with Hunt and Liddy, and then when we come back from screwing up the burglary of the Fielding office, and they show all these pictures of and he has those questions about what would drug addicts do this, would drug addicts do that, would drug addicts do that, and then there's like a silence, and you go, you have a point there. Oh my God.
I was rolling.
Oh my God. I mean, we showed that in the premiere last Monday, a week from today, actually. And I just got a tremendous laugh. And I think that's where I saw Alexis relax. Said, I'm in. I'm here. I'm in for the ride. It was beautiful. Beautiful to see that.
Thank you.
Yul, this is such a timely series, more than maybe we expected it to be. What do you hope lingers with viewers when they explore White House Plumbers? Maybe it is that there's sort of a comedy of errors to this. Maybe it is a little political message involved, though, as well.
I hope people leave with realizing that the con is on, that they have to be very cautious, because we're on the precipice of some very, very dark stuff. And Nixon was a choir boy compared to some of the stuff that's going on now. It was child's play compared to now. I mean, anything goes now, It's Wild West. So I hope the world realizes that certain people cannot be allowed to do certain things. Nixon paid the price. That's the one thing you hope, is that people will pay the price.
Yeah, and I just think that, I agree with you completely. And I just want to add that it is a warning that should be heeded, that all these characters, including the families of these characters, they had the inclination to believe what they wanted to believe, and believe in things that weren't real, that were basically created for the sake of manipulation. And it applies in particular to the Cubans, that they were misled, duped, and for the sake of some sort of, basically very elusive and catastrophic reasons and objectives. So I think it does resonate now, and that we need to be careful what we believe, on news channels, on social media, which didn't exist then. I think it's part of the reason why we're in the conundrum that we're in right now, because of social media, and that people, will believe things they want to believe as opposed to believe what's true.
Right, true indeed. Thank you all so much for taking your time to explore the series with me. You all were, as I said, comedic geniuses in a unique way for a dramatic series.
Well, listen, we had a lot of help. Some of the people at the helm were truly.
Woody and Justin just really hammered it home, for a drama that's not supposed to be funny.
Correct. I think it was a brilliant approach to filter it this way. I don't know about my brothers, but I think they agree.
Absolutely.
I think all
Thank
the
you.
dramas at the end. I think all the dramas at the end are comedy.
Yeah.
You just,
Yeah.
just give time. Just give it time.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
true.
There's a comedy in every sadness, every drama. Exactly.
Yeah.